Welcome back to City Focus. We have City Marshal James Dean here on set with us. Welcome to the show, James.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, this is the time of year where we get those afternoon showers every afternoon, and the grass seems to grow as fast as we can cut it. Why is it so important for citizens to maintain their lawns in the city of Valdosta?
The reason why citizens need to maintain their lawn is because, number one, it looks good. You want an attractive yard so it can attract people, because you want to have a beautiful yard. Number two is it also eliminates pests, because you have all kind of critters that if you let the grass get high, they will be in that grass.
Okay.
And number three too, the overall health of your grass, if you cut it, your yard will stay healthy. So it benefits the grass for you to cut it.
And what about, oftentimes we see overgrown lots, and those lots are oftentimes empty lots. What do we do for those, or those homeowners? What do we say to those homeowners to fix those issues?
The same thing. Those empty lots or vacant lots are just like if it had a house on it. They have to maintain those. Mm-hmm. They're improved properties, so they have to cut them, and they have to actually maintain them at the same standard that you would if you had a house. So we tell them to cut it. We give them the same notice, 10 business days to cut that property and keep it below 8 inches.
Okay. And how much of taking care of your lawn is also taking pride in your property and taking pride of your city?
Well, the bottom line is that if you take care of your property, you're going to take care of your finances. And the reason why I say that is because it's a known fact that cities that allow their communities to not take care of their lawns, not have some kind of grass ordinances where they cut the grass and maintain the shrubbery and that kind of stuff, their value drops. So it's in your best interest to take pride in your property, to keep it maintained so that you can keep your property value up. And then it's a personal thing too. Mm-hmm. You want your property to look good because one day you might want to sell it. Mm-hmm. And you're going to bring people to your community if your property looks good. And it starts with your yard.
Okay. Now, I guess some people are going to ask, why does the city care about the height of my grass? Why are they concerned about that? Anything you would say to that person?
I'd say that me being a citizen of Valdosta, I care about my yard because I want my property to look good. Mm-hmm. I want my property value to stay up. I want my neighbor's property value to stay up. Mm-hmm. I want my grandkids to be able to go out in the yard and play and not have pests or critters crawling on them. Mm-hmm. I don't want to walk in somebody's yard and get ants all over me because they didn't cut their grass because you couldn't see it. Mm-hmm. So it's a pride thing, but also the city wants our city to be a great city, and to do that, we have to maintain our property, and that's everybody. That's everybody, whether you're a homeowner, you're a renter. If you live here, we want you to maintain your property or maintain your area. Mm-hmm. And if we work together, we can have a beautiful city.
Okay. Now, the city does have a fine system if you don't take care of your yard, your lawn. But we don't have that system to collect revenue. We have it to beautify the city because we want people to keep the city maintained, correct?
That is correct. We do have an ordinance in which if you don't cut your grass, it gets above 8 inches out of control. We're going to first post your property with a red notice. Mm-hmm. Then we're going to also send that property owner a letter giving them 10 business days to cut that, and that's certified mail. Mm-hmm. After that, if you don't cut it, you're going to find yourself with a court summons. And if you get a court summons, you're going to have to appear in court in front of municipal court. And our fine started at $150 the first mm-hmm. time, $300 the second time, and then $500 the third time. And also you need to know that with that first notice, you don't get that again, but every 12 months. So if you have a second violation within 12 months, you'll just get a citation. And that's just to mm-hmm. control those yards that don't get cut. Mm-hmm. And then, in the end, if they don't cut them, we actually do cut those properties through our public works department. Okay. And we actually charge the property owner for those fees.
Gotcha. Okay, so ultimately, what do we need homeowners in the city of Valdosta to do?
Ultimately, what we need homeowners to do is to cut their property. And when I mean cut your property, that means cut your property out to the street, all adjacent sides, mm-hmm. All the way to the streets, mm-hmm. all the way to, if you got a ditch in front of your house, you're supposed to cut that. You're supposed to maintain your property all the way out to the street, to the sidewalk. Mm-hmm. So we need our citizens to cut their properties. And if you got a neighbor that can't keep their lawn up and you can help them out, help them out. Yeah. But we need them to work together to keep these lawns cut, not let them get out of control where we have to put people in court and abate their properties, because this is a great community, and we want to make sure it stays a great community, and we want to keep that going.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to add?
Hey, just cut your lawn.
Well, we want to thank James for joining us, and we'll be back right here on City Focus.